Okay, we are here with Dr. Moss Thomas with the ingredients and culture of meat pies, also known as
Ipanu.
the recipe is going to be included in this. Explain the culture region of the world where the food is enjoyed.
Okay, Ipanus are really just meat pies. Meat pies are actually part of almost every culture, but this particular meat pie is popular in West Africa, particularly Nigeria.
Is it the culture's staple crop?
It's made up of staple crops. It is basically a mixture of ground meat and then vegetables from the region, and that could be anything from potatoes to onions, yams, which are potatoes, plantains, any other kind of vegetable that's from that area of the country, mixed with the herbs and spices of the area to spice it up. Put inside the flour crust, closed up, and then cooked.
Does this dish have anything to do with geography, like climate and landform?
Well, again, meat pies are popular in different places, so depending on the place where they are, that will determine what ingredients are used, along with the meat, the things that are added to it. So it doesn't really matter what the climate is, because it just depends on what's available in that particular region.
What other foods are typically served with this dish?
Ipanu literally means finger food. So meat pies are usually served as a side dish as part of a larger meal, so that it becomes part of a big spread. It's generally not the main dish, but just part of a larger meal.
Explain the history of this dish.
Again, meat pies, because they're so easy to make and because they're made from ingredients that are easily available, many cultures have them as a staple, that a part of any meal, and sometimes as the meal itself. In fact, I've cooked meat pies just as a meal with maybe a side dish.
What part does this play in our family culture?
Well, we are of African descent, and in fact, our family, from the research we've done, our family comes from the western coast of Africa, which is also where Nigeria is. And so the foods of that region, including Nigeria, are foods that we like to enjoy.
Has our family enjoyed this dish?
Yes, we have, as often as possible.
Is it only enjoyed on holidays or special occasions?
No, not necessarily, but again, because it is a side dish, it's often a part of a larger meal. So if we have family gatherings where we have potlucks or big family feasts, then it's something that might be included in that.
How long has this been in our family?
For always.
Are there any additional information that you find interesting about this dish?
Only that it is so common in so many different cultures. Even the Germans have a meat pie. It's called a Bierak. The Mexican culture has a meat pie. It's called an empanada, I think. And so it's a very popular dish, and each culture adds their own little twist to it. So I just think that it's one of those common things around the world, and it kind of shows how all cultures have something in common.
Thank you, and we're done, and the ingredients, will share the ingredients later. Thank you.
Thank you very much.